This is crazy because, well, you've had this already with the flashlight, but then the lantern turns on.
Flashlight.
It was a different flashlight?
Yeah.
Okay, so now issues with 2 flashlights. The lantern turns on by itself, and then this light turns off and just dies, this theater light. And that's all within, what, 5 minutes of setting up?
Right. And then I was testing this, and Stephanie came through, which you said is the person that owns the theater.
Yep, Stephanie Braley. So what exactly does this device do?
Hey, let me hop up here. So, over the years, a lot of times we see light anomalies, but I always kind of wanted validation for us seeing them. So I have an RGB sensor that picks up on red, green, blue light, and it'll go off if it detects any of those spectrums of light. But there's also outliers that sometimes exist, and there it goes.
Yep, again.
But there's also outliers that sometimes exist, and there it goes. So I wanted to create something. I created this a couple years ago, and I wanted to create something to just validate us actually seeing light in the space. The really cool thing about this is it also blocks IR light, and if you have any appliances that are 50 or 60 hertz, it's not going to trigger it. So it's very, very rare if this goes off, but when it does, I think it's pretty cool because it provides validation that there's another light source in the vicinity.
Okay.
So when I first turn it on, it just is going to initialize, and you'll see the different lights that it'll go through. And part of me also wanted to see like what spectrum of light maybe we see these anomalies. So it'd be cool to see, to gauge, you know, within what range that is. So we'll keep that there. That might have just been for me moving it, but we'll see if it happens again. Everything else is having light issues, so.
Yeah, there's definitely something very strange interfering with everything in succession. I can't believe that. There we go again with the lantern. And there you go. There's a hit already.
And I put it there because you've said that sometimes you'll see like something walking underneath the screen.
We've seen that many times. There's a lot of times when we're getting ready to set up that we'll just kind of walk in the theater, take a look around, because sometimes the owners will come in and, you know, there might be something in the way or a ladder or something that the workmen are doing, so we'll put that up and we'll be talking, and plain as day you can see movement, and it always goes from this side to this side.
This is so weird.
You keep playing with our lights. Can you do it again for us? Bam. Instantly and off. Just like that. Thank you.
Wow.
You keep playing with our lights. Can you do it again for us? Bam. Instantly and off. Just like that. Thank you. We appreciate that. Would you like to try to verbally communicate with us? Elizabeth has some of her equipment here that you could try to speak through. Or you can turn on the light again if you want to. We're on your time. Or you can turn on the light again if you want to. We're on your time. Okay?
Okay. So I'll turn this on. Want me to describe what it is a little bit?
Sure.
So this is the Poltercom PDA. It's actually created by Jeremy Jones. He's an electrical engineer. He makes a lot of gear. A lot of people actually probably used some of his devices without realizing it. But he created this, and it essentially takes applications that you put on the mobile device, and it'll give you adjustments so you can amplify the reverb, echo, volume, which I find helps bring out spirit voices when you're actually getting intelligent communication. So it came loaded with a bunch of apps. My favorite one that I came across is actually called the Executioner's Box. What's interesting about this is when he sent it to me, I was using it over in the UK. So the first time I turned it on, I found this app, I liked it because I was getting really intelligent responses. The voices, the accents were all like over in England. So I thought whoever the app developer was actually from the UK. I get back home, there's no accents. It was very, very bizarre.
That is creepy.
But it was very strange. And this isn't something that's hooked up to the internet. It's not like it's pulling radio channels. It's just, sound banks. So it really shouldn't be making sense that an accent would change.
Right.
Actually, the reason why it's called the Executioner's Box is the voices recorded were, I believe, sound bites from people that were on death row, like interviews with them. So
that is very interesting.
Yes. So I get good results with this, so it'll be interesting to use here and see if anything happens.
Well, what kind of weirded me out is as soon as you just kind of tested it for a second, it said your name and Stephanie.
Right.
And Stephanie is the owner of the theater, and you didn't even know that. I mean, that's just, right off the bat, and while we have all these different things happening with the lights. I guess we can just go for it. I'd love to try it. To me, it sounded like I said, thank the Lord.
Are you here with us? Whoa, that was weird. He said, "Is this him?" And then another guy said, "Oh yeah." Do you know who's turning on and off the lights?
Would you like to play with the light again? What is that noise?
What noise?
It sounded like almost like a whining kind of a sound. Can you tell us who's present with us? You know me?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Who are you?
Did you say are you gonna get mad? Can you turn the lights off again? Where are you? Right here. Where are you?
I'm here. Said I am
Right
here.
beside you, another guy said.
Can you tell us how many spirits are here? Can you say one of our names?
He said, why should I?
What's his name? Do you know his name?
What is his name?
To me, it almost sounded like it said Josh. We'll have to review that later.
Can you tell us again what his name is? Hello. Who's standing next to me? Where do you think we should go? What's your favorite color? What do you like to do here? Is there a dog around here?
It got real quiet when you said that.
Yeah. Is there a dog here?
Both times you've said that, it got dead quiet.
Did you hear that? It's like a... It's interesting to me when I hear sounds, because I've played this thing so many times, when I hear sounds that I haven't before. Like, there's like a like someone, like almost like someone dissing you a bit. Like I've heard that once, which I've never heard before. That, like, things like that are always really interesting to me. Hey.
Again.
You know what's so weird is right before I heard it said it's near you.
And then the light again.
Yeah.
Can you do that again with the lantern?
You see that?
Yes.
That turned on like...
And then it did it again.
But you see how it's like something's touching it?
Yeah.
You have to touch it for it to go back on. For the light to brighten. And it just went from either... It's like it hopped from here to there to here.
Can you touch our light one more time? I know we keep asking you to do it, but go ahead and interfere with the light again if you want to. Or anything on the stage you want to touch. Feel free.
That was weird. You hear what? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? You did hear that guy say that. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah. We can hear you. What would you like to say?
We'll listen. This is weird. What was that?
That was my flashlight. It just dimmed and went full brightness.
It's what? Have you ever had so much light activity here?
No, not like this. We've definitely had pretty significant battery drain, but not to the point where it's just playing with everything like this.
Hi. This is weird.
Right, I heard right now.
Yeah. It's so weird. That voice.
How it just keeps coming up with that interference.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's manipulating everything, the lights in the theater, the flashlights, the lanterns, Elizabeth's equipment.
Elizabeth.
Could somebody make a sound for us out here in the theater? Any kind of sound at all. We'd like to know where you are.
Can you give me a row number?
Sound like it said 1. Which seat are you in?
See, it's that one. It's just that one voice. If I start here, how many over should I go? To the right. 1.
1. Keep saying 1.
Are you here?
We're here. This is crazy.
Can you tell me if I'm getting warmer or colder?
I swear, it did look like that curtain move right there. The right side. Are you beyond that curtain? Is somebody back there?
I think so, he just said.
I think so.
That was clear. Lights on in the back.
Wow, the light is on in the back. Can you tell us who's back here? It just kind of moved like this, just a little bit. It is crazy tonight. I would like to ask you guys, why do you always peek from the curtains? Why do you peek from the curtains? It keeps going dim and then lighting up.
I heard a noise back there.
A light just flickered.
I heard a shuffle.
Okay, you heard that? I saw that light flicker for sure, or something passed
It
through
was
the
at
light.
the same time.
I mean, 100%.
It was like a foot drag.
So that would be the lights coming from here and shining onto this. That would mean something would have had to have blocked it momentarily going this way or going this way, because the light's coming from here and shining down onto the stage.
My light. Look. Wait, what is that?
Whatever it was big enough to where it literally blocked the light for about 2 seconds. I saw it go right by. I thought it went on and off, but I think something passed through it.
Yeah. It's wild. There's been like so much happening.
That was, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, because the light that we can see
Right.
comes right here. And
Yeah,
I think,
it had to have blocked the.
yeah, I think something literally just passed right through here. Maybe we could try to recreate it.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking that. Do you want me to?
Yeah, yeah.
You go out there and I'll walk this way? Can you see my light here?
Yep. Just like that, whatever you just did.
Oh, you really?
Try that again. Whatever that was.
Really? I can't believe that you can see that. It's so subtle. Like I don't even see the light change at all.
Do you want me to try it for you? Stand here. So this is where I was standing and I was looking this way.
That's wild, because I don't even see my own reflection or shadow. Oh, I see that. Oh, wow.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I saw.
It's cool because I heard the shuffle at the same time, because I wasn't even looking that way, I just heard.
Right. Yeah, that is crazy, because you heard the walking, the shuffling, and I saw the light being blocked at the same time.
And it was coming from our favorite spot.
That's a lot of activity in a short amount of time.
Yeah. Do you want to go back there?
Yeah, I think so. Should we bring the device with us?
Yeah.
And we've got cameras running on your device here if that lights up while we're gone.
Let me grab the other one. I want to try a different app running through it.